You said the magic word. Robert McKee is my and many other people's personal storytelling god.
Ah,
Uh,
so
so you're a big McKee believer.
I took a 4-day course with him, and first of all, it was a joy to watch him because he's a born teacher, and I loved watching him do his thing. Um, what I got from McKee was more permission to do what I do. That he, a story needs plot, but you have to. It has to have the heart. It has to. You have to identify with that person and care about what their problem is, and then take them on a journey. I remember that I finished his course on a Sunday and I wrote an editorial letter on Monday, and a letter has never come so fast to me. I was so inspired just to speak my truth. He's a great teacher. Actually, if you look at elawreads.com/blog, one of my entries is like 6 things I learned from his workshop, because I just thought I would pass on some of his tips.
I will seek that out.
Do you remember his tip about own your plot holes? I thought this was the greatest thing. Like, he gives the example, well, there's a couple of examples, and the one I share in the blog is the one from Casablanca. The guy who runs the Blue Parrot, Sidney Greenstreet, who only acts in his own interest the whole movie, somebody has to give the young couple the passes to get out of Casablanca. So Sidney Greenstreet says, I don't know why I'm doing this, but here you go, because it's totally against character that he would do it. So they had to own it. And at the end of, I guess which Terminator movie is it where they go back in time or they go into the future and it's Ed Norton as a kid and Linda Hamilton, or it's a movie I never saw, but there's something where somebody says at the end of it, it's possible. The way McKee tells it is, people are going to love the movie and then they're going to go home the next day and pick it apart because they're going to be like, well, wouldn't that situation just recur? So they beat it. They beat that happening by having one of the characters say, you could just go back in time and have this whole thing start over again. And the other character says, yeah, we could drive ourselves crazy if we were going to think about that. And so that just and I thought that was great advice. Own your plot holes. Call them out.
Makes 100% sense to me.
Yeah, he's a genius, that guy.
Yeah, it's well, we could go on about Robert McKee all day.
Well, the other
Mr.
thing
McKee,
is,
if you're listening, please come on the show.
If you ever get a chance to watch Robert McKee, I think you can order this online. He has a DVD of a British television show he did where he eviscerates Citizen Kane, and it's really hilarious.
He has I think about 3 of my tweets, and it's one of the few things that keeps me on Twitter as barely as I'm on there.
Oh, speaking of Twitter, I'm 20 tweets, 20 followers shy of 13,000. So if anybody is listening to this, please follow me at Elot Reads. I tweet a lot of tips about children writing for kids.
Yes, it's a never-ending fountain of information. So folks would be well served to sign up and follow you there.
Thank you.